New Black, a title inspired from the neo-noir detective genre, is a crime-based point-and-click puzzle game set in downtown Buenos Aires, Argentina in the year 2038. The game is played from a first-person perspective.
You play as a police detective working from his office. Over the course of the game, you are instructed to solve crimes using the case files on your desk. These files contain ballistic reports from the scene, witness statements, suspect profiles, and solid pieces of evidence presented as 3D models. These items act as the main source of backstory and narrative in the game for each investigation. Interacting with certain pieces of evidence will transport the player into the selected scene, where you can look around the location in 3D space, bringing the 2D assets and environments to life. As you read and explore the evidence, the notepad on your desk will automatically write things down and fill in details that the player has discovered, ensuring they don't lose a sense of the story progression if they forget something.
The art style for our game will be realistic and dark. The overall look will entail high-quality texture work using software like Substance and Photoshop to achieve the best possible look. High to low poly via Mudbox will be used to give low poly assets a high poly look with the normal maps.
The lighting will be very moody and dark, and there will be a huge contrast between the light areas compared to the dark to create a nice effect. Heavily influenced by Blade Runner, Sherlock, Seven and Sin City in terms of lighting and overall feel/tone.
New Black is a point-and-click game, so the overall programming is actually very simple. However, for New Black, we want to move away from traditional point-and-click games and have a more of a 3D approach to the game. The player will also be allowed to save certain object names to the detective's notebook, acting as a sort of checkpoint for the player so that they don't get lost and knows what they have found in each of the cases.
New Black doesn't have a traditional linear progression or backstory, although a hidden convoluted narrative can be discoverable in details throughout the game's chapters if the player keeps an eye out. This theme of a darker story hidden in a simple game was inspired by the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise, which relied on the curiosity and imagination of the fanbase to expand the game's lore, exploring Easter eggs and details that can easily be overlooked to reveal the true meaning of the game. The overall arching storyline is that you, the detective, are the one committing the crimes that you are tasked with solving, in an attempt to avenge your wife's death. This ambitious plot will need to be developed after the main game has been established and will not be implemented until later on in the development timeline.